New York City, the destination for the Timberwolves. A knockdown shooter with positional size to take on a variety of defensive assignments. Cameron Johnson is locking in as they get primed for action against the Knicks. Timberwolves, Knicks, just moments away right after this. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Nicholas Claxton?
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, they've got Adebayo. Ja Morant, he's out there with Thompson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Richards in at the 5. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Lowry. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, Minnesota. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Claxton sets the screen for Lowry. Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Abaji. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. Johnson outside. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Claxton. Now Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Abaji. Morant against Lowry. Claxton a screen on Morant. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Johnson outside. Back to Morant. There's a good screen. Down low, Richards uses both hands to slam it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Pass to Claxton. Anunoby outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Lowry, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Wembanyama high post. 5 to shoot. And it's Morant with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Thompson kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's Richards. Defended by Wembanyama. The 3 from Morant. Wembanyama with the rebound. New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Adebayo sends it back. Thompson outside. Pass to Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd. 4th, OG Anunoby.
When you've got those 2 guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
New York trailing. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And he makes both free throws. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Clock at 6. A floater. And it's Morant missing. Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Wembanyama finds Claxton. Screen by Claxton. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Adebayo. G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
No good on the second free throw.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that one's good, Richards. Richards got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Abaji. Outside Lowry. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got 8.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Adebayo with a screen on Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Abaji. 8 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And so Morant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thompson outside. Pass to Adebayo. That shot missing. Good defense by Claxton.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance, and finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Lowry setting the pick for Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Claxton. The Knicks making a switch here. Mann's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota in the lead. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for OG Anunoby.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
He misses the free throw. A different look for New York. Washington's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Max Strus comes in for Mann. And Jones subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Good on the second free throw. Jones with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Strus passes to Jones, and he makes good on the layup. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
Johnson outside. Back to Morant. No good with the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A three from Strus. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Here's Richards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Asar Thompson comes in for Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Morant. Now here's Barnes. Johnson outside. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end. You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still scoreless. Washington with a screen on Ivy. Jones in the post. Ivy defending. Jones, no luck. Minnesota leading by 4. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Poke loose. It's Strus on the wing. Outside, Jones. Strus against Barnes. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Philadelphia. Johnson, the pass to Ivy. Johnson sets the screen for Ivy. Johnson down low. Washington's on him. 6 to shoot. Thompson the bounce pass.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Ivy against Jones. To the middle. The rebound by Ivy.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Johnson the pass to Ivy. Thompson against Anunoby. Pass to Richards. Johnson with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. The biggest adjustment for Wembanyama will be dealing with how physical today's NBA defenses are. Nice finish there through the contact.
The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One shot.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Ivy. Off target at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Minnesota in the lead. Washington out there with Max Strus. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Shepard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Shepard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Shepard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York comes into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Richards finds Barnes. Good on the shot. Barnes has got his second bucket.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
To the paint. Here's Shepard. And Adebayo sends it back.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A rebound by Washington. Knicks trail by 3. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Timberwolves second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
The first free throw is good.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Now here's Thompson. 1-point lead, the biggest of the game.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Paxton, a screen on Barnes. Knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Morant outside. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. And Barnes gets double teamed. And here's Adebayo outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at New York, they're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And seeing where the Knicks are, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Strus. Adebayo against Washington. And here's Strus for 3. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Now here's Thompson. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Morant. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Claxton. New York moving it around. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Now, here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Washington. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Jones against Morant. Down low. And it's Shepard missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Good on the triple. Barnes has got 7.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And here's Jones. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Jones. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ivy comes in for Thompson. And here are the Timberwolves. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Lowry, good.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Morant outside. Pass to Ivy. Williamson a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Back to Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 11 points.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Lowry against Morant. Lowry passes to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game.
Who's got ball?
It's hauled in by Wood. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for New York. 15-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Now, here's Lowry. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. Wood against Barnes. Pass to Ivy. Barnes outside. Here's Adebayo. Good defense by Wembanyama. Knicks trail by 15. And here's Lowry. Here's Wood. Wood a screen on Morant. Back to Wood. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Williamson. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Wood.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Morant passes to Adebayo. Good defense by Wembanyama.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Lowry. Now, here's Ivy. Still without a basket. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Here is Lowry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Wembanyama against Adebayo. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Now, here's Adebayo.
And let's take a look at Kyle Lowry's numbers. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And Adebayo drops them both. Here's Lowry. He's got 6. Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama outside. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama, good, right over the defense.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Ivy against Anunoby. Pass to Morant. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Williamson with the screen for Morant. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Back to Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:05 left now here in the second. Williamson outside. Back to Morant. And another three for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Abaji. To the middle. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Williamson outside. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Pass to Abaji. Wood a screen on Morant. Abaji the pass to Wembanyama. This one for 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Zion Williamson is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Morant in at the point guard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
And that one misses. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Abaji. Anunoby outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And again, it's New York.
Well, you like the decision-making from OG Anunoby right there. Picking quality shots, gets into his jump shooting motion. Well done.
Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Morant.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Ja Morant. And he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Thompson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive. Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The first one falls.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Johnson outside. Back to Morant. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Lowry against Morant. Outside Lowry. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Williamson. Bucket is good.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Here's Claxton. Back to Lowry. Now Anunoby. Here's Abaji. 8 points for him. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against Sacramento, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Johnson outside. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Lowry will bring it up for New York. They trail by 14. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Anunoby, right side, stolen by Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. Wembanyama passes to Lowry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Abaji. Guarded by Morant. Pocket 2. Lowry inside the line. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. These days in the NBA, no lead is safe. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch said there was a time where you weren't taking 20 triples in a game. It's all down to that. Momentum, too. These guys got into the league being offensive-minded, and when they get hot, it's a sight, and it's really hard to stop. Kevin?
Chris Finch is right. It's impossible to stop. Thank you, D.A.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here is Lowry. 8 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Thompson outside. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Knicks trail by 16. Lowry passes to Wembanyama. And here's Lowry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Williamson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Lowry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Lowry. Claxton, a screen on Morant. Here's Lowry. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama showing off the touch.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Johnson outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lowry passes to Abaji. Claxton, a screen on Morant. To the paint. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Claxton.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Morant. He's got 29 points. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Lowry. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Williamson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Claxton the pass to Anunoby. Here's Abaji. Hits it from three-point range. Abaji's got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant finds Adebayo. Thompson looking for an opening. To the inside. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by New York. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Wembanyama. Wasted no time on that one. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Morant kicks to Adebayo. Williamson, the pass to Morant. Thompson outside. Adebayo the screen. Puts up a 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Abaji, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Washington's checked in for the Knicks. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Zion Williamson. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now, here's Ivy. Hasn't made one yet. No good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked. Barnes outside. Here's Richards. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Richards got 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jones, the pass to Strus. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Tyus Jones is the purest of pure point guards, on time and on target.
Pass to Richards. Inside, here's Williamson. And that one is good. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now, here's Strus, covered by Barnes. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
A different look for New York. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Wembanyama. Christian Wood comes in for Washington. And Shepard subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Ivy against Jones. Claxton sets the screen for Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Ivy. Back to Thompson. Here's Ivy. Defended by Strus. And Barnes gets double-teamed. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
On the wing, Jones. Ivy defending. Shepard the pass to Strus. Cranes the three-pointer. Strus has got 5.
This is why Strus is on the floor, his ability to spread you out from deep.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jones.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Strus. Back to Jones. Wood a screen on Ivy. Jones for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Minnesota. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. Back right after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get to the elbow.
Well, defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tibb.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got OG Anunoby. Wembanyama's out there with Washington. Then it's Jones. And it's Strus in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. So it's the Timberwolves now after New York gets the 3. Now Adebayo. It's Morant with the drive. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adebayo. Barnes against Washington. The three. And Harrison Barnes gets the three. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Boy, you really have to like that recognition by Barnes. Knew that was his play to make.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Morant. They get a hand on it. Morant against Jones. Now, here's Strus. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 on the clock. A three. Rebound, Minnesota. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts it up from 15. The shot's good. Morant's got 31 points.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Richards. On target from 13 feet. Wembanyama's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Barnes outside. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 4. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. He sinks the 11-footer. Wembanyama's got 44.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Morant dishes to Barnes. Ivy passes to Barnes. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Floats it up for nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Ivy. The kick out to Barnes. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Morant to the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now, Tyus Jones in pick-and-roll action is just so solid, folks. Always makes the right decision.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Jaden Ivey. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Johnson, the pass to Richards. Pass to Morant. Jones with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Moving it up. And here's Strus. Here's Washington. A miss that time would have put him up. Johnson against Jones. Now here's Morant. for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anunoby finds Jones to take the lead. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Thompson passes to Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Morant's got 16 points here in the second half. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Jones kicks to Anunoby. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Richards. Wembanyama on the follow.
Boy, in a close game, it's nice to have him on your side. He's gone 7 of 9 here in the fourth to give them some life.
Richards with it. Defended by Wembanyama. Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Jones. Here's Wembanyama. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Morant passes to Adebayo. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Claxton. Wembanyama with it. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Richards. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 54 points. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Claxton against Adebayo. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Wembanyama down low. Defended by Richards. Johnson against Lowry. And it goes down 2 points. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Lowry. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, my. How high does OG Anunoby get to finish that pass? Wow.
Pass to Richards. Johnson outside to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Wembanyama with it. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 2.
We've come to expect Kyle Lowry to deliver in the game's most important moments, and he does it again.
Claxton against Adebayo. And it's Morant missing. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Abaji the pass to Lowry. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nick Richards. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Thompson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Johnson for 3. Abaji pulls it in. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
He throw good, Wembanyama. Good on both. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game. Morant outside. Floats it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Abaji. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Morant. Trying to get open is Thompson. And it's Morant missing. The Knicks leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Pass to Claxton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Morant. 1:25 left in the game. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Wembanyama against Adebayo. Wembanyama right side. Over Adebayo. Wembanyama no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. Williamson, and the rejection by Claxton. .43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Claxton. Down low. Here's Abaji. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
Williamson from long range. Lowry up top. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson against Lowry. So it's New York picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Looked like the defense really got it done for you tonight.
We focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked on in the last couple of days.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.